If you are feeling stuck in your process of manifestation and you just don't know what to do, here's how you get unstuck. The real reason why you feel stuck and don't know what to do is because you are assuming you have the belief that there is something you should do. That belief is antithetical, in other words, in direct opposition to what your highest self knows, which is that you are free and that no action is required of you, ever, 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 ever. Because you are a free being. You are free. All day, every day, that is what your spirit is telling you, that you are free. To be free is your natural state. The thing is, by the time you grew out of infancy and entered childhood, you had already been trained to forget that freedom is the basis of your existence. You learned to operate on the assumption that you were not free. You accepted almost without question that you had to do as you were told because the people telling you to do this or that were a lot bigger than you. As you grew up into adulthood, you continued believing that, even though you are now just as big as your parents once were, or your teachers or whoever, because you are so used to operating on that premise, that assumption, that belief that you have to, that you must. Only now, instead of it being because the people ordering you around are bigger than you, you tell yourself it's because they are higher up in the chain of authority. They're older than you, wiser than you, richer than you, more popular than you, or whatever. All of these reasons are made up stories which you either accept or you don't. There is nothing you have to do. The fear of retribution that you feel is a learned response, and you can unlearn it simply by remembering who you really are. And when you remember who you really are, you have as much clarity about what to quote unquote do as you have about what you see right in front of you with your own two eyes. Your life unfolds effortlessly with ease and you have a good time. And you don't think or say things like, I feel stuck, or I don't know what to do, or I'm afraid of what will happen, or I don't think this is a good idea. Because you are occupied with thoughts of things you want to do and feelings of joyful anticipation. You are busy thinking thoughts about doing things that sound like fun to you, not all of the reasons why you can't or shouldn't. And your actions reflect that because you actually are doing things you love and enjoying the doing of them. You assume the consciousness of someone who is fully present and enjoying the present moment. And so manifestations that are a match to that energy of joy automatically follow. You are someone who has clarity and who is in flow, someone who is happy and at ease. You are fully aware of what you are or are not doing, and you are pleased by your own actions or inaction. You approve of yourself. You are approving. You give praise. You do not worry. You do not feel afraid. And you do not regret. You don't absorb other people's worrisome thoughts either. They're fearful and regretful thoughts. You are very clear about who you are, which is peaceful and joyful and free. Long story short, you don't have to figure out what to do. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you are energetically aligned.